Are you exhausted? Are you the go-to person when there's a fire? If there's something that needs doing and nobody else wants to do it, it comes to you. You're the first one in, the last out. You are delivering everywhere. But when it comes to those big conversations, the promotions, those high visibility projects, your name isn't at the top of the list. Therefore, you are starting to think maybe the problem is that you are still somehow not doing enough. You may be looking for that one extra thing that you can add to the plate to prove your worth. Stop. You don't have a productivity problem. You have a signal problem. And the louder you are working in every direction, the harder it is to hear what you actually stand for. You are doing so much in so many different directions, it's diluting your value. Today, we're looking at the subtext of why doing more is actually what's stalling your career. In episode 2, we talked about how business decisions are based on trust and risk. Now, I want you to look at effort through that same lens. Think of your effort like a marketing budget. If you spend £1 on 1,000 different things, no one hears your message. If you spend £1,000 on just one message, something shifts. High output, it's just volume. It's being busy, it's being helpful. High signal, it's consistency. It's being known for one specific high value outcome over and over. Promotions aren't awarded for how much effort you put in. They are awarded for predictable impact. If you're everywhere, the business can't predict where you'll add the most value at the next level. You've become a high value doer instead of that strategic leader. And in the subtext of the corporate world, those are two very different paths. Let's go back into the room, that partner round table, or where your managers are all around that table like we discussed in episode 2. When your name comes up and the most senior person asks, what is this person known for? What's their edge? If your manager says, oh, they're great, they are across so many different things, they help a lot of people, it sounds like a compliment. But in that room, it is a death sentence for a promotion. Why? Because it is vague, and vagueness is a risk, and no one gets promoted into vagueness. If they can't clearly articulate your signal, they can't really back you at the next level. I mean, not confidently anyway, because what they are essentially saying is, I don't know where they will fit at the next level because they're spread too thin at this one. Your helpfulness has created this visibility fog. You're delivering, but you aren't really anchoring your reputation to anything that compounds. I've been there during most of my years at the Big Four. Before and after manager, I had a huge yes phase. I wanted to show that I was willing to do the work, and I really did want to help. I thought this breadth really was an advantage. But then I actually just realized I'm just filling time that I don't really have as it is, and I'm not building any depth. When it came to the wider roles in the office, I was the jack of all trades but master of none. I had to make a choice. I had to stop just doing the work that filled the gap and start focusing on things that would actually move the needle. It's those mindset shifts that make you go, wait a minute, did everyone else know this? I realized my promotion isn't going to happen because I'm doing 100 tasks. It was going to happen if I own key outcomes that will make the business better. I had to trade my capacity for that consistency. That is the moment I stopped being helpful and much more promotable. This isn't just about work, it's about alignment. If your effort's scattered, your path feels scattered. Those people getting chosen for those high visibility projects, they aren't necessarily better than you. They just have a clearer signal. They focus on work that compounds. They ask themselves, does this task add to my reputation or is it just filling my calendar? Alignment, it isn't about doing less, it's about making sure that everything you are doing moves towards the same direction. It's when you become the go-to person for certain things. When your output matches your signal, your success becomes inevitable. I'm not saying stop helping completely, but just be a little bit more selective about what you take on. I want you to walk away today and be brutally honest about your signal. Ask yourself these 3 questions. If someone senior had to describe your value in one sentence, What would they say? Which of your tasks this week actually compounds your reputation, or what's just filling the time? And finally, are you making yourself essential or just useful? If you give me your time, I do not take that lightly. Stop trying to do more. Just make sure that what you are doing, for the most part, actually means something. I'm Jag Daluel. Let's keep looking at the subtext, and I'll see you next week.